Maps lie to you every single day, but it's the one lie that actually saves lives. Here's the secret. Maps lie to you every single day, but it's the one lie that actually saves lives. So, how does that work? Imagine trying to give a friend directions in a city you don't know. Using just words? It's a total nightmare. It's way easier to just draw it out. And that's exactly how the first map was born 4,000 years ago in Egypt. A simple plan on a clay tablet. But when people tried to map the entire world, they hit an impossible snag. How the hell do you flatten a sphere onto a piece of paper without tearing it? It's literally, physically impossible. The ancient Greeks were the first to run into this wall. And that's when a genius named Eratosthenes steps onto the scene. Over 2,200 years ago, with zero satellites or computers, he calculated the Earth's circumference with less than 2% error. That's like trying to measure the distance from New York City to Los Angeles on foot and being off by only 50 miles. But that still didn't solve the orange peel problem. The solution came later. The world needed to be trapped in a net. Ptolemy was the one who perfected the idea of parallels and meridians, that imaginary grid for our planet. But the real mind-blowing moment came in the 16th century with Gerardus Mercator. He created a brilliant lie. His map intentionally distorts sizes, stretching the poles to insane proportions. Why? So that any straight line you draw on his map is a true constant compass course. On his map, Greenland looks as big as Africa, but in reality, Africa is 14 times bigger. This lie saved thousands of ships from being wrecked. And yeah, every single online map you use today works on this same principle. And for the final mind-bender, north being at the top of a map is not a law of nature. For hundreds of years, European maps were oriented to the east, towards paradise. In fact, the very word to orient comes from the Latin word oriens, which means east.